presents Harry Potter and the Deadly Abridgment, paraphrased by Grimpen Mire. Chapter 1. The Dark Lord in the Hiz-ouse. Two men appeared out of nowhere, like some kind of wizards or something. They exchanged small talk as they walked up to a handsome manor house that grew out of the darkness. There was a white peacock. Remember that. It has no impact on the story. They entered a large room, lit only by an imposing fireplace. Dark figures sat along the table. Through the darkness, looks of scorn for those born of a lower status or living lives of compassion etched their faces. It was obvious that this group, to reiterate, were powerful masters of dark and evil arts, or Thatcherian Tories.
Yaxley, Snape,
came a high-pitched voice that Ralph Fiennes couldn't pull off.
you're very almost late.
The source of the voice came from the head of the table. Before the fireplace sat a man or something. Might have been a Sleestack. Maybe that Gorn thing from Star Trek, but with less nose.
Snape,
Said the noseless man with red eyes. He has red eyes, by the way.
sit here.
Indicating the seat next to him.
Yaxley, you sit at the bitch table.
He droned, gesturing to the small table in the back where a long-haired albino and a Russian sat in tiny chairs, their knees up to their chins.
So,
He continued after they'd taken their seats.
what up?
Yaxley spoke from his scrunched position.
We've taken over the minds of some of the ministry higher-ups. As for the boy...
The boy is being moved Saturday, Snape said, cutting across Yaxley, but only figuratively. For now. They won't use the Flu network because they don't trust the ministry. They won't apparate to the new location because... Snape said, muffling the last few words with his long, thin fingers.
They won't apparate because of what, Severus?
Prodded the Dark Lord. Because... responded Snape, smothering the end of his sentence again like great-great-aunt Esther that night when you just didn't want to hear her say another word about how much milk costs these days. We heard you, Esther. We don't have room for a damn cow in our apartment. Repeated the backlit figure, his lipless mouth betraying a hint of a smile, a smirk, a grimace, a snicker, a scowl, and a grin, his red eyes glinting. He had red eyes, by the way.
Excellent. We'll take him then. I'll need a new wand. Mine appears to be gay for Potter's wand. Someone at the bitch table give me theirs. Malfoy. You don't get to have nice things.
With reluctance, Lucius Malfoy stood and presented his wand. Voldemort, for that was the name of the creepy, baby-looking man, compared the two wands and noticed how much smaller, thinner, and limp Malfoy's was.
Voldemort, I love you, baby. Look at me!
Came the voice of a dark woman from the middle of the table. Batshit Lestrange was waving, blowing kisses, and lifting the front of her robe, showing petite breasts not seen since Fight Club.
Daddy loves you, baby.
Voldemort said, clicking his teeth, his giant, long, thick snake Nagini wrapped around his shoulders, not representing a penis at all.